So I played another Dutch game, and if you want to pick up an opening that's going to give you tremendous attacking chances and excellent play, regardless of what your opponent chooses, then the Dutch may also be an opening for you. I have to say, I'm enjoying the transition from playing d5 against d4 to playing f5, because I keep getting positions I barely understand, but there are so many chances that I somehow always get at least a playable position. This game in particular was a great example of why the Dutch is a good opening. So yeah, please let me know what you think. I have listed all the important Dutch variations below in the description and in the comments. And I want to know what you play against each one, and if you're planning to switch to the Dutch, what are you switching from and why? Let's go to the game. Bye. Hi everyone, Stepan here. Welcome to game 106. I'm playing Ghost Master, who joined 9 months ago. Why do I keep getting people with the low rating? When I win a game, I win 3 or 4 points. And when I lose a bunch. We're playing the Dutch, of course. So I won my last 4 games, which is great. But they were all against... Well, one of them was against a high-rated player, and then the rest were against low-rated players. I'm gonna stick to my plan of playing the Dutch, the Bird, the Sicilian, the most aggressive openings I can think of. Wait a minute, do I go knight e4? No, stupid. Wait a minute, knight e4, knight e4, fe4, bishop e7, queen e7, knight d2. Yeah, stupid. So I have this new strategy of playing the most aggressive things, the things that make me uncomfortable. Don't I just win a pawn? Knight takes d5. Knight takes d5. Bishop g5. Knight g5. Queen g5. Knight c7 picks up my rook. So maybe I don't win a pawn. Oh yeah, but I win the queen. No, I don't. Wait a minute, I have to concentrate. Knight takes d5. If e takes d5, that's easy. If c takes d5, that's easy. I take the bishop on g5. If bishop e7, I play knight e7. That's also easy. If knight d5, that's what worries me. Knight d5, knight d5, bishop g5, knight g5, queen g5, knight c7. How do I save my rook? And do I have any tricks? No, I don't. Knight takes d5, knight takes d5. I cannot play ed because it's check when the queen takes. I don't think I can play knight d5. I don't think I can get away with it. Knight d5, bishop g5, knight g5. Queen g5, knight takes c7. What am I missing? I don't think I'm missing anything. I think I just don't take on d5. So what if I go knight e4? Knight e4, knight e4, f e4, bishop e7, queen e7, knight d2. At least I have queen b4. Yeah, okay, I'm playing knight e4. Knight d5 did not work, unfortunately. If bishop e7 first, I don't play knight c3, I just take back and go queen b4. Double attacking c4 and b2. That's my ultimate plan. Man, why didn't knight d5 work? And I also ended up spending 5 minutes trying to figure out a move that doesn't work. I think knight e4 is good though, because if my opponent trades bishops, there's going to be trouble down the diagonal. The e1, a5 diagonal. And of course I'm marching down the f-file, so if knight e4 is played, then after f e4, my opponent could be in trouble on f2. Okay, queen e7. Now I'm threatening queen b4, winning. So I don't see a move unless knight takes e4 is played. Knight e4, f e4, knight d2 only move. Oh, but on knight d2 I have queen f6, double attacking b2 and f2. Yeah, this is very, very dangerous for white. White could be much worse already. The knight cannot be taken. If knight e4, f e4, knight d2, queen f6 wins material. If knight d4, queen b4 wins material. So the knight is immune. And I'm threatening queen b4, winning immediately because either c4 falls, or c3 falls, or b2 falls. Yeah, my opponent's king is stuck in the center. Boys, we may be going 5 out of 5 in the last 5 games. Boys and girls, excuse me. I don't see a way out. I mean, I can still lose. I'm not getting overexcited. I have to control myself, but I think I'm about to win material. In fact, I don't see a way for my opponent to save material. I could win opponent and still lose. Maybe queen d4 is a move? But what do you do on queen b4? I'm also catching up on the clock. And now I'm only down a minute. Oh, queen d4, nice move. Okay, so I was thinking queen b4. And you're not saving your stuff. Worst case for me, they will have doubled c-pawns, which is something to exploit. So queen b4, rook b1 is forced, and then I can throw in c5. Oof. Yes, yes. Rook b1 only move, has to be. And then c5. Maybe c5 isn't that great. c5, of course, if d c6, then knight c6, and that's amazing. But what if white doesn't take? The point is, after rook b1, I can take on c3, and the b-pawn cannot take back. The queen must take. And then I can double up the c-pawns. I didn't see this at all, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. So the question is now, do I want to go c5? I think I do. c5, the queen moves away. It only has e3 because on queen d3 I take on f2. So when the queen does come to e3, what do I do? Okay, I am playing c5. I want to develop my pieces with tempo. And if this isn't taken, I'm controlling the d4 square, which is kind of important. and I can take the c pawn, at least. If queen d3, knight f2, if queen e3, queen c4. Seems good. And of course, if white takes dc6, then my knight's attacking the queen, so the queen once again has no... Oh, knight f2, come on. This is losing. Yeah, queen e3 would have lost the c-pawn, and queen d3 loses everything. This is game over, and we are going 5 out of 5. Now I can get excited. This is just too much. Okay. I think we just grab the rook. I mean, why not? Okay. Now, we cannot play hastily. We have to be calm. The knight's gonna fall, that's clear. My opponent has the option to trade everything off. So I'm just gonna continue developing. I feel like knight a6 is correct. Knight a6. Is there anything better? I don't think so. I'm just going to develop. That also guards c7, so on knight b5 there's no knight c7. If my opponent plays ef5, I'm playing ef5 to keep the d file closed. Yeah. Okay, so d6, guarding f5. I'm gonna lose the knight anyway, so who cares? Let's develop, play quickly. Bring my a rook to e8. Bring my knight to b4, move the queen back to d8. In order to remaneuver my queen, I need to have a rook on e8. Yeah, I'm very happy about having played c5, because now knight d4 is not an option. And after d6, knight e5, of course, is not an option. Okay. This doesn't work because I have knight b4. I have knight b4. So I can go queen c6, followed by knight b4 if my opponent takes. Yeah, sorry, queen b6, followed by knight b4. Smart. Does knight b4 work anyway? Knight b4, a b4, c b4, knight a4, queen e3 check, knight d2 only move. I don't think it works. Okay, it does not work. I'm just bringing my rook to the center. I'm gonna give up the f-pawn, and that's it. My rook is coming to e3, threatening to take on f3 or on d3, followed by bishop f5, which is absolutely devastating. So rook e3, the knight moves away to g5. I take on d3, queen takes d3, bishop takes f5. Where does the queen go? Perhaps to d2. So maybe I set up a blockade first with rook f6. Maybe. Let's not be hasty. Okay, rook f6 seems good, just blocking everything. Then I'll play rook e3 on the next move. I'm not in a hurry at all. I'm up material, I have a safer king. The only thing my opponent has is this. How does that work? Don't I just take on f5? What's going on? Takes on f5. Knight d6, rook takes f3. Bishop h7, king h8. Knight e8, bishop e8. No, that just loses a piece. That just loses a piece. Rook takes f5. What am I missing? I feel like I'm not missing anything. I'm just taking on f5. I don't see it. Because the knight on f3 is hanging. This doesn't work. I'm just picking up a free knight. You can take on h7, but I have king h8. I don't have to take this knight. I can play queen h6 check and take the bishop. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm afraid of the bishop, I'm not afraid of the knight. Okay, maybe I go bishop g4 now? Can I go bishop g4? Bishop g4 is just winning. Yeah, bishop g4 leads to mate. What am I thinking? Why would I take either piece? Because I'm threatening rook f1. Yeah. But okay, come on, 5 out of 5. Let's go. Yes. Let's 4 points again. Come on. Okay, let's let me expand the thing so that you can see the evaluation. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so this is all fine. Okay, now let's see. Knight e4 is good, knight a6 is best, h6. Okay, knight d5 does not work because of knight c7. Let's just confirm that. Knight takes d5, bishop takes g5, knight takes g5, and I don't have queen g5. I do have c6, I didn't see c6. But then I can take on e6 or on h7, no? Knight e6? Okay, I mean, it's fine, but knight e4 is also fine. Takes, queen d4. Yeah, I just want to show you that this loses. Let me just make sure. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it does. Knight d2. Oh, I'm a moron. I thought I had queen f6. I don't have queen f6 because of knight takes e4. Okay, so e3 is the move. I hope. I think I would have seen this. I mean, now queen f6. Still knight e4, and then maybe I have queen h4, maybe queen b2. Okay, so queen d4, queen b4 has to be the correct move. I missed castles. What can you do? c5 is a mistake. Queen e3 is the move? Okay, now knight f2 completely loses, but queen e3, don't I take on c4? Knight d2, how is this good? Wait a minute, white is better? What's going on? How can white be better here? That's crazy. That's just crazy. White is plus 0.8. Okay, queen d3 loses to knight takes f2. Knight a6 is a mistake. ef5 is good. Queen b6 best. d6 is okay. Bishop d7 is okay. Queen b6 has to be best. Okay, has to play a3. Rook a8 has to be good. Takes. Now I played rook f6. I wanted to play rook e3. But f6 works? Wow. Oh yeah, I'm losing because of rook g1. Okay. So rook f6 is a blunder. The engine plays h6 or queen d8. Why is rook f6 a blunder? I don't get this. Okay, rook g1, so what? What if I go rook e3? This is what I would have played. Queen g2, okay. Oh, oh. I have to play g6? Okay, no, okay. This is, now I see. And then I have rook f5. And then, of course, knight takes d6, just loses everything. Wait, I should have taken queen d6. Oh, I have queen f4 in the end. That's nice. Okay, I played rook f3, which is not accurate, but it's still winning. Queen h6 check is correct, and on king d1, yeah, bishop g4 is just mate. I couldn't see a way out. Apparently, it's only mate in 8. I just couldn't see. Okay, apparently, okay, so king e1 has to be busted straight away. Just I was gonna play queen e3, and I don't see like here. This is just mate. It's just mate. Maybe there's even something more precise. So yeah, yes. Thank you guys for watching. We are 5 out of 5 on a winning streak. I'll see you in the next one. Stay tuned for more chess. Bye bye.